Hey, what's up, you guys? I know I haven't posted a video of me talking about bags here in a very long time. It's kind of hot, so I'm gonna keep my fan on. I was gonna turn it off so that you'd be able to hear me clearly, but I don't want to sweat in this video today. Anyway, I know that the last Coach Pillow Tabby bag that I've posted here on YouTube was this bag. This is a replica. If you would like to know the seller that I purchased this bag from, please DM me on Instagram and I will share you the link. I have no problem with doing that. But I was on the internet searching for a big black bag for this, in this style, that I could carry around, and I forgot that I had a record of the seller that I purchased this bag from. So I went on the hunt and I did a lot of research and I looked at the reviews, and I made the mistake of not messaging the seller. That was my number one mistake. But I looked at the reviews and I looked at the photos that the reviewers posted, and I compared to the real thing, and I said, oh my God, this is a good bag. This is a good replica. Let me buy it. So I bought it. And immediately, once I got it in the mail, I was disappointed. I was so disappointed. But that's okay. Okay, because now that I have this shitty quality bag, I can show you what an inexpensive bag on DHgate will get you. All right, as opposed to a more expensive, higher quality bag. So let's compare. All right. One of the first things that I noticed when I got this bag and was immediately disappointed was the metal. The metal is very yellow. It's very yellow and green like in texture. It does not look anything like the real thing. It's supposed to be a brass. It's not supposed to be a yellow metal. I can't compare it to this bag because this bag is silver, but I can compare it to, let's look at my Michael Kors. This is an authentic Michael Kors. This is gold, as opposed to this, which is yellow. All right. So I'm not sure if the Coach bag uses the same gold, but this is gold. They use a brass. This is a gold, but it wouldn't be that far off, and it would be just as shiny. All right. So one, that was the first thing. Plus the hardware is cheap. Even in comparison to my good replica, which it will be named that from now on, my good replica, this clasp is thicker. It's thicker, it's engraved, it's sturdy, it's even a bit difficult to open, I might add. But that just means that it's gonna be on there. God, I was gonna say it's gonna be on there once you put it on your bag. That's not going nowhere. Okay, while this one, that's not accidentally coming off or nothing. While this one is so easy to operate, so easy to open and close. It's like a chip bag. Like, it's not engraved, it's very thin. I feel like it's gonna break or bend at any moment. It doesn't feel like plastic or anything. It's obviously some type of alloy, but it's not. Is alloy and metal the same thing? Aluminum? This might be like an aluminum or something, or zinc. It's not a high grade metal. That's really what I'm getting at. Two, another thing that I immediately noticed. Is this see off? This see's okay. Another thing that I immediately noticed was the leather tag. The leather tag is so thin. It's supposed to be pillowy on the real thing. This is a good replica, but on the real thing, it's supposed to be pillowy. Okay, it's not supposed to be thin. Also, I mean, we could just X this entire tag out, but also it's like at the end, there is no space between the H and the end of the tag, as opposed to my good rep, which there is space between the H and the end of the tag. Coach is engraved on here, and it's a lot more centered than this one is. Two, the handle. The handle, one, is shapeless. But two, is actually very thin. It's supposed to be thicker on the authentic bag. Now, this is the 18. This is not the 26. So the handles are not going to be the same dimension, but this 18 is bigger than this 26 strap. All right, also, this one's a lot more flimsy as opposed to this one that's a lot more sturdy. 2 or 3, the texture of the bag. This is actually very flat. This is supposed to be raised. Converse, it's supposed to be raised. It's supposed to have a width to it. It's supposed to be very plushy. This is thin. Now this one isn't so much more thicker, but it's a lot more thicker in comparison. Okay, I've also noticed that the authentic ones tend to have like a little divot here that showcases how plushy the bag is. Now I don't know if that wears over time, but the authentic ones that I've seen online look so good. They look so good, while this one looks flat. Okay, and the leather on this is very smooth. It's obviously PU. It feels like a deflated rubber ball, like one of those deflated styrofoam rubber balls, coated rubber balls. Well, this one is a lot more textured. This one is plushy, it's textured, but it feels like leather. It feels like it's not going to scratch very easily, while this one feels like once it scratches, it's going to peel and I'm going to be able to see the insides of it anytime soon. This one feels like if I get water on it, it's going to stain. It didn't come smelly, so that's a bonus. It didn't stink, but I still wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing it. It doesn't look ugly when I do, well, if I have it on, but it's just so obviously fake that I don't want to wear it. I'm going to give it to my little sister because she doesn't care about fashion. Yeah, let me just say. But once I open the bag, a dead giveaway is the metal magnet. All right, it's supposed to be wider here. There's supposed to be another circle with the Coach engraving right there, like this one has. Wider circle, more sturdy magnet, deeper divot, and it says Coach engraved right there. The magnet is also, like I said, a deeper divot. This knob is a lot thicker or lengthier than this knob, which is basically non-existent. This one doesn't have Coach engraved in any of the metal. I'm sure if Coach had a zipper on the inside of their bag, it would say Coach. It wouldn't be the standard zipper here. This one doesn't have a zipper on the inside, so I can't compare it to that. But the color story of it is leather, and it is ingrained. It's very, like, I can feel the divots of every word that's displayed on the inside. Well, this one, it does have the engraving of the color story, but I can't feel the divots. It's very smooth. It feels like it's going to wear down at any moment. The inside of it also, just the bag material in general, is not plush. This is supposed to be a pillow tabby, pillowed. Like, I'm supposed to be able to sleep on this if I so wanted to, but it's not plush. It's not raised by any means. It's a flimsy bag. This one has some plushing to it. It's an 18. Oh, that's very plushy. It's an 18. I wouldn't sleep on it anytime soon, but it's still plushy, and I've had it for 2 years, and I feel comfortable walking around with this. Honestly, for a minute there, I was a bit scared to walk around with this in my neighborhood because I didn't want people to think that I had money. All right, I was like, don't rob me. I'm broke. Don't, it's a lie, you guys. but now I'm like a lot more comfortable walking around with it. But anyway, I spent just about the same price for this bag and this bag. But this one, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I spent like 70 on this one and 40 or 53 on this one. But either way, I spent 70 on this like 2 years ago. It's probably went up to like 90 now. While this one, which claims to be one of one, claims to have raving reviews, claims to be very good, I spent 50 on it, and that's $50 I will never get back. $50 I will not utilize. $50 I'm disappointed in spending. $50 I want back, but it's okay. It's okay. My little sister, she's going to love it. Well, she's going to enjoy it. She's going to walk around with her head held high. She's not even gonna know that this is supposed to be a Coach bag. And if I'm gonna tell her it's fake, but because I'm worried, like, popping her shit. But shit, it's beautiful regardless. You still get the logo. It's just not of good quality, and I don't like that. Anyway, you tell me, if you would feel comfortable walking around with this bag, or if you would like to spend a little bit more extra money for a more quality replica. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. Like, you gonna do whatever you want to do regardless. You didn't need my permission. Either way, if you would like links to these bags, either one of them, just so you know which one not to buy from. Oh, and I didn't even tell y'all. I posted a real truthful review about this bag, about how much I hated it or how much I disliked it, and the seller messaged me asking me to change my review for a $5 refund. They said, I'll give you a partial refund of $5 if you decide to change your review. I told them they are going to need to pay me more than $5 before I change my review, and they took their store down and they're going to put it right back up. So if you see a store with amazing reviews, but the quality of the photos or the bag looks shit, or they're not even showing the leather tag, don't buy from them. Don't buy from them. If you would like to know who I bought this from, I can send you the link. I'm also buying other bags because that link, I'm gonna be honest with you, he only got like 5 bags. He only got like 5 of these. But I have found other sellers with good quality bags, and I'm gonna get them in the mail. I'm about to get them in the mail. But like, if you would like to buy one of those bags, please send me a message on IG and I will give you the direct link. Just the disappointment that was this bag will forever haunt me. So I figured, I'd show it on. See, it's not a horrible bag. It's not that it don't look cheap from far away. There we go. Like, it don't look cheap from far away. It just, I have to view it up close and personal. So, like, if I was just walking around with this bag on, like, if y'all just see me walking down the street, you'd be like, oh, okay, you got that thing on. You probably know it was fake. It's a little low. You probably know it was fake if you're, like, into fashion. But I've seen girls walk around Walmart with their fake bags, and I don't judge them out loud. So don't judge me out loud. No, I'm kidding. I don't judge them at all. Like, I know a fake bag when I see a fake bag. This is a fake bag. And I don't judge them. I just know that they, like, fashion people. I just be like, oh, okay, I see you. You like Chanel. I get it. Okay, I see you. You like Teflon. Which, honestly, I feel a type of way about, like, buying replicas of Teflon. But I understand that they're very difficult to come by. But they just look so cheap. That's my issue with it. They look so bad. And it would just be the shopping tote that they be replicating. Like, it don't even be, like, the good Teflon bags. Which, that's a whole nother video. Because, honestly, I have thoughts and viewpoints. I don't own a Teflon, so we're not even going to talk about that. But, like, I don't ever wear this bag with a strap. But, like, yeah, the Teflon bags on... The replica Teflon bags, they just don't ever look that good. That's really my point. Like, I shouldn't be able to see creases in your shopping tote. Like, if you're gonna wear a replica, well, if I'm gonna wear a replica, I'm gonna make sure that it's a good looking replica. Alright? You can clock me, but you only gonna clock me if you really that girl that be clocking. You ain't just gonna clock me because you got a little bit of knowledge to you. Like, nah. I need you to have a lot of knowledge. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to be about it. That's it. Goodbye.